So you're all good to go, my friend?
Come on.
Got any spots okay? Which is good.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Blacktooth Grino, and we are going to get kicked off between this Light City Roller Derby and the Victoria Men's Valkyries. So it's going to be a very interesting lineup too between these two teams. So Valkyries obviously making up of, looks like, see the Vanguard and Queen Bees. So 05 Lucky Phil in the blue. And he is up against number one Truffles. Lucky Phil breaking out early, nice and early. Going for a little skate around. And Truffles finished with his initial pass as well. But meanwhile, Lucky Phil is on the hunt for points. Points, calls the jam, and he is good to go. And look out for the VMRD 35. We have Anna corned her. And she's up against number 1, Kamikaze. So Anna Corner like trying to get around the inside line. Having a bit of trouble there on the in, holding, but Perth holding very, very strong. And she is through. Oh, but gets a forearms penalty. And meanwhile, Kamikaze is through, but is our lead jammer. So Victoria up the front there with a big four-wall offense. Very, very strong team that has when they have a four-wall together. So Perth getting a bit of a go, and Victoria sucking right that back up on it. They're just holding that jam like right in his tracks. Meanwhile, Anna Cornher has got her way through, and that is finishing with her initial pass. Kamikaze calling off the jam there at the last second. And we are off and running. We have a serial killer is out and through. Number 9, or Mavericky, he's now calling himself. So a very quick jam there, and we are all done. So if we see it in the top corner there, we have track 2. So we have the Smackademics, and we have TGD. Unfortunately, we do not have. We do have a live stream over there, but we do not have a commentary box set up, so I cannot do both. I'll do as both the best I can, but I'm only human. But meanwhile, on track one, we have Mav. Ricky has got mad points on number 5-point pass. A little bit of argy-bargy there. Mav, Ricky. Nice little turn there, presenting his back to Howard. Calling off the jam. Very nicely done. So the Valkyries are on 18, Sabres on 13 at the end of this. And Phil, lucky Phil, jamming unopposed. Very, very strong jammer, Phil. Very hard to hold. Even though he's such a tall jammer, he can get down super low. So Phil coming around for his first scoring pass. Does pretty nice, so gets hit to the outside there by not doing too badly. Oh, but number 8 Howard is free and clear, finishing with his first pass. So it looks like Phil is going to play the. Looked for a second he was going to play the long point game, but leaving it till the very last second to call off the jam. And we have number 3-5. And a corner is up against Truffles. Truffles for the Sabres who are playing in the orange today. The Valkyries, if you're just joining us, or the VMRD team in the blue. And we've had a jammer style pass, so that is to number 4-7, Rogan Josh. Yeah, number 3-5, and a corner. Calling off the jam at the very last second. So it looks like we are going to get Mav Ricky ref. And he is going to face up against number 1-2, Kamikaze. Maverick with a nice little dash to the inside line from the out, and that is what gets him through. Kamikaze getting yielded all the way back. Held up by Justin Credible there on that outside line. Trying to get a little bit of help there from Galar, being very, very quick and sneaky. You're forcing the cut track penalty. Mavericky ref. Mavericky up the front there. Getting through, getting 5 points to the board. And he comes up and Mavericky trying again. Ooh, getting knocked to the ground there. But he is up and free. Trying to go around the in and the out. Mavericky getting yielded to the in, yielded all the way back there. Jam getting called off. Bodies flying everywhere. Yeah, we're going to have number 8 Howard versus number 05 Lucky Phil. Lucky Phil in the blue for the VMRD Valkyries. And we have the Perth Sabres in the orange. I know sometimes, like, when I watch feeds, I'm like, which team is which again? So Howard using it, like, very, very nice there. Lucky Phil trying to bust on the inside, going on through. Now that jam is done. Sabres doing surprisingly really, they're doing very well, playing very, very strong derby. So VMRD, they are a hard team made up of one of the top tier teams in men's roller derby, and the Queen Bees, which are a very, very strong team on themselves. So, and Perth doing a very nice job, like making themselves very proud today with the defense and the jam has been working. Well, enough about the past. Let's talk to the present. And we have Anna trying to go around the inside line. Oh, and it looks like number 1-2 Kamikaze like just come in at the last second and stole lead. And Kamikaze about to come up. Darts to the in, darts to the out, gets around one blocker, taking 1 point. But meanwhile, Anna comes away with all 4 points, so a nice little shanking there by Anna. And number 99 Mavericky up against number 215 Goobs. Nice, nice name there, Goobs. So the pack stretched out pretty far. Mavericky does get his way through. Gets pointed out by the jam ref. It's not because he's judging him, Maverick. It's because you lead. That was a nice little in to out. Getting yielded all the way back there by number 1-5 from the Sabres. And Mavericky ref is out at 5 points on the board. Meanwhile, Goobs is having a bit of a hard time getting his way through. Oh, and we've had a Gemma penny pass, so that will be Rogan Josh is our new jammer. Very sorry, April. Light City are from Adelaide, not Perth. I don't know why I'm thinking Perth. But yeah, Light City definitely from Adelaide. Now, but we have Lucky Phil in the... Ooh, did he put a hand out? I'm not sure. The jam refs letting it go. Then we have Galar taking a bit of a tumble there too. And we have a lead jammer there for... Lucky Phil's trying to break through, but Ferris Wheeler. Howard is doing very, very nice on the in. Gets past, skewers all 4 points for Light City there. Howard with a big push to the outside line there. That was very nice. 4 more points and calls off the jam. So Sabres walking away with a bit nice 8-point jam there. And we have number 3-5. Valkyries in the blue up against Truffles, number 1-1 in the orange for the Sabres. Packeting getting held there in the middle. Emma busting her way on through for Leeds. Emma. Does so very nicely. Gets through again. Another 5 points there by Anna. Truffles having a little bit of a hard time there. Still trying to get through for their initial pass. Oh, but it works. And Truffles is out. But Anna, meanwhile, gets 4 more points on the board and calls off the jam. So it looks like we're about to see the Valkyries. Its points differential like starting a little bit more and more, which is surprising this year. Not many blowouts in the pool games. Like a lot of very, very competitive teams bringing the heat this year. So very, very cool to see and nervous to see. There is no sure thing in season these pool games. So. And Mavericky Rat is on the outside, gets through. Kamikaze tried to go around the in. Both jammers getting knocked to the in and out respectively. But Mavericky gets himself out. Kamikaze is off to the bin for a high block penalty. So that will leave Mavericky to jam unopposed. Victoria coming around the outside. Justin up the front there with a bit of O. Nicely done there. Very nice timing there by Justin. Victoria yielding back a blocker to try and keep one of them out. Meanwhile, Mavericky Rev trying to dart back and forth, but getting held by a very, very nice strong through wall there. Looking back for a bit of help. We'll see with his bench, and his bench telling him called off the jam. And so the never-ending gender story looks on track 2 to be 16, and the Varsity Smackademics play at for 47. So Smackademics we played earlier, they played a very, very strong game. Very, very fun game of Dota to play. So yeah, interesting to see what these two teams do. And we are currently on a team timeout. Light City calling a team timeout. So it looks like, yep, we are definitely seeing this is where the Valkyries, the Victoria team, break away from Adelaide. And we have Lucky Phil stepping up to jam for the VRDL Valkyries in the blue. Starting off with a power jam though. Definitely not a jam you want to see on the line when you have a power jam against you. Victoria like separating the pack very nicely, keeping 2 at the back, only leaving 2 for Phil to deal with. And Phil dealt with them very, very easily. Meanwhile, Light City Jammer is back on track. Kamikaze trying to... Nice little apex jump, but oh, there is a blocker in the way, sending him tumbling to the inside line there. Meanwhile, Lucky Phil is out and clear. 4 points on the board. Kamikaze is not having much luck getting yielded in and out. The Victorian 4 wall is real. Oh, we are out. We're going to have a jammer star pass. Goop is going to be our new jammer, but oh, Betty Boom is like, nope. Meanwhile, Simon Chambers trying to hold him back. And Goop has gone for a cut track penalty. So this will leave Lucky Phil to jam unopposed again. Phil trying to go around the inside, separate them. Getting yielded all the way back by Dynamite. And it looks like we will have, once again, Amma stepping up to the track. And Goop still in the bin from the last jam, so jamming unopposed for, I'm going to say, probably about the next 10 to 12 seconds. Oh, and it takes a bit of a tumble on the outside line there, but picks herself back up. Getting yielded all the way to the back of the track. Galah yielding a follow blocker back so that there is only not. So they don't have their full complement at the front to block. And Anna Condher does get through with that little point. That means she is the lead. A jam off. Galah doing a very nice job there on Goops. Very, very strong through wall there. Against a bit of offense from the outside there. Victoria holding their line. Very, very nice. Galah, very strong blocker. And 3 points and that last door jam. So the Valkyries are 91, the Sabres 22. And it looks like we've had a bit of a shortening of the gap between the gender diverse team and Smackademics. So 45 to 47. We're trying to keep an eye on as much as I can, but again, not too good with doing the two things. Hence calling wrong team's name. And we have number 99, Mavericky, is up against Fully Victoria, and he is facing up against Ferris Wheel. Oh, Ferris going for a... Nope. Not going for a card track penalty, getting back on. Ferris coming away with at least 1 point. I would have said I would have put money on at least 2. So 1 point, and Victoria coming away with no points in that jam. And we have just over 4 minutes and 42 seconds left in this first half. So the halves being a little bit shorter in these pool games because it's a tournament and playing multiple full-length derby games in a day, it hurts. So for player safety and player tightness and in the spirit of having a better competition, we are 20-minute halves. So if you're wondering why it's only going for 20 minutes, you're like, no, it's not going by quick. It's just 20 minutes long. So we have a 4 minute break. So this is probably the time to get yourself a cup of tea, coffee. You maybe use the bathroom or whatever you can do at home because you're watching this over the internet and you can do whatever you want. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not your dad. And good afternoon. We are back again with the second half of the game between the Light City Roller Derby Sabres in the orange up against the Victoria Men's Roller Derby Valkyries in the blue. So, for those playing at home, we have a couple of penalties on the board. So, we have on the Light City side, Kamikaze sitting on 2, Goobs on 1, Double D on 2, Dukes had it on 1, Ferris Wheeler on 1, so not too bad on there. So pretty low scoring penalties. And on the Victoria men's, you got Florence, Anna, Gohan, and Just Incredible, all with 1 penalty each. So first half of this, with the 20-minute halves, you only get 5 penalties and then you foul out. So keeping them to a minimum is a must. Anyway, we're watching going out. But Anna she got around the outside, but not Lee Jao. And Light City walking away with 1 point on the board. And looks like we are going to have Lucky Phil, a man who is no stranger to the jam line. He is going to be up against and we are ready to go. Sorry, there's a little bit of technical glitch that I had to clear up. Number 1, 2, Kamikaze is jamming for the Light City in the orange. Meanwhile, Lucky Phil has come around. He is doing the lead jammer thing. And Kamikaze is through. And with another jam down, Victoria 4 more points to the richer. So we up to 96 to 24. And looks like we're on track 2. They are about 30 seconds away from getting started in their second half. Smunkademics 69 points. And the Gender Diverse team on 55. So not much in that game whatsoever. And we have Mavericky versus Ferris Wheeler. Mavericky getting yielded all the way back. Howard going for a sit in the bin. And Mavericky trying to butt his way in and out, gets on through lead. Oh, but look, Ferris Wheeler is not too far behind him. And it looks like we are going to have number 3, 5, and on to the Gemma line 4. The Victoria Valkyries, and she is going to be up against number 1. Number 1, Truffles. And they're going around the inside line, trying to get running afoul of blockers. Truffles trying to go to the outside line. This is good. And not having too much. Meanwhile, the Victoria Jumper is at the front, free and clear. The Light City still trying to get past. Oh, I think I saw like a skate out. Nice. So Victoria rushed up to defense, but Goobs, who is received the star, is out, but GM has called. And it looks like we're going to have number 05, Lucky Phil, jamming for Victoria. And he is coming up against number 1, 2 for the Light City, Kamikaze. Lucky Phil making his way through, in and out, pushing his way up. Victoria just holding their ground there very nicely. Lucky Phil trying to break on the inside line, but gets hit to the yields all the way to the back of the pack. So we are 40 seconds into this jam. Yeah, there we go. Lucky Phil does break his way out for 5 points on the board. Meanwhile, we have had a star pass, number 603. Dizzy Reaper is the new jammer. Dizzy getting hit to the inside line by Galar. Just incredible taking out his own jammer. A little bit of offense there from the inside line. The Lucky Phil still working his way for another scoring pass. And Phil does get on his way on through. 5 more points to the board. A little bit of a rough and tumble up at the top of turn 2 there. Dizzy Reaper going back, not quite looking at the track and not seeing the Lucky Phil showboating as normal. You know, hey, when you're leading by 100 points, sure, why not? Doesn't mean that people think you're like, you know. I mean, well, we have number 99, Mavericky. He's up against number 88, Ferris Wheeler. So it's apparently starting to stack. Yeah, one skater on a Light City who was on 3, so 2 more, and she is out. Mavericky trying to bust on that inside line, not quite getting lucky. Has to yield all the way behind groups. Bit of a tumble on the inside line there. Victoria holding up the jammer there very nicely. Nice strong defense, a little bit of offense from the out, but they do manage to swallow Ferris Wheeler back up again. And Maverick is trying to bust his way through, forcing some multiplayer blocks on some of the blockers from Light City. But he does eventually manage to get his way through for 5 points to the board. Meanwhile, Ferris Wheeler is out as well. He's finished with his initial pass. So he'll be trying to like maybe get some points in the board. And it looks like Maverick is going to call it up before Ferris Wheeler gets anywhere near points. And number 35, Anaconda, is up against number 101, Truffles. Victoria squeezing all the way back on Truffles. A little bit like, oh, just in play there, like just on the verge, but no pack is called. So Truffles is hot on the heels of Anaconda. So for those like, so the gender diverse team on 67 and the Smackademics on track 2 on 74. So due to some technical difficulties from yesterday, we can only stream, this is the one stream, but we're trying to do 2 tracks at the same time. So sorry if one track is really small and track 1 is predominant, but that is what we have to deal with today. So we will deal with it together. We have Number 2, Kamikaze, living up to his name, just absolutely throwing himself at that wall. And Lucky Phil also living up to his name, luckily getting through that wall for lead jammer. Oh, Lucky Phil coming around. So it looks like Smackademics David Beckham is following the let out. And here we go on track 2. Bit of jammer v jammer action. Lucky Phil not quite holding Kamikaze out. He's going to go for a second try then. Lucky Phil's going to try and hold him, trying to wind down the clock a little bit. Because remaining, we only have 9 minutes and 37 seconds left. Lucky Phil getting hit to the inside line. He's being forced all the way there by Light City, so good size to call up. Number 1-1, Truffles is up against number 9-9, Mavericky. And for those paying attention over on track 2, Smackademics on 82, the Junior Diverse team on 75. So pretty damn close game over there. But on this track here, Truffles has gotten himself a lead jammer against. That's right, Truffles is free and clear. Maverick is still trying to work his way through that pack, having a bit of an issue. A little bit of a nudge to the inside line there by Truffles, so making him yield all the way back. Nice little nudge there, Mavericky. So we will have. Oh, but he gets himself a penalty. So that is no-no. Truffles trying to work his way through. Nice blocking there by Galar and Honey Collider. Two very, very experienced and strong blockers on track. Galar holding it. Honey Collider not letting him get any sort of lateral movement. And they go for the hit out and yielding all the way back, which is just, oh, we have a bit of a collision there between Just Incredible and Mavericky. Mavericky then bouncing back up and is good to go. And we have Troubles makes his way on the inside line, picking up some points. So a very, very nice jam there by Light City. And we're ready. We got Anna, Corner, and Ferris will have a bit of argy-bargy, but Anna Corner just being a little bit better at that gets herself through. Ferris Wheeler does get around the outside line though. So Anna's coming around for her first scoring pass. Nicely done. And a bit of up skip and a jump by Ferris Wheeler. I don't think he made it though, did he? So refs have a bit of discussion there. Oh, he did. 2 points. So 2 points apiece for both teams in that last jam. So Valkyrie's on 152, Sabres 39. Sabres are in the orange. And the Victorian Valkyries are in the blue. And over on track 2, Smackademics 82. The Gender Diverse team on 79. But meanwhile, on track 1, we have Lucky Phil is jamming again. Yeah, there is. He is pointed out as lead jammer. Neil Truffles is buried in the forest and waiting for a pig to dig him out. Lucky Field just gliding around that outside line and getting on through. Yeah, but Truffle does get himself out. Gem over. So looks like we have just over 5 minutes left in this second half between the Light City Sabres versus the Victoria men's roller derby Valkyries. Valkyries in the blue, Sabres in the orange if you're just joining us. And we've got number 8 for Light City, Howard. Well, Ferris Wheeler, but he has Howard on his uniform. It's confusing me. But I'm easily confused, so don't worry about that. And Mavericky in number 99 in the blue. He is free and clear. Victoria taking that front line. Nicely Light City. Not so aggressive with the O, only sending one there. Only walking away with 2 points in that. That's very nice defense work there by Victoria. So those like having a look on track 2. Smackademics 86, the Gender Diverse team 81. And we have number 1 Troubles against number 3-5. Emma Corner. Victoria right on the edge of that the rear engagement zone. Very, very smart play there. A little bit of offense there, coming back to assault both the brace and the butt. Galar hitting with the last little minute hit there, making him yield and doing a little nice little reverse jump over the track. Very, very talented man, Galar. And it calls off the jam. And we have number 1 to 2, Simon Chambers. Man who has not jammed yet today. Obviously, I think Valkyries are feeling quite comfortable in the lead, so they're going to try a few things up. Try to rotate their jammers a bit around. Meanwhile, it looks like Light City are putting Ferris Wheeler back out there. Simon Chambers bursting his way on through and his lead jammer. Simon does get his way through. But it's a power jam, so he's going to keep on skating. Simon Chambers coming up to the wall, assaulting it pretty heavily. Going on like, oh, a little bit of a hit to the outside there by Rogan Josh. And Simon scores off the jam, 4 points under his belt. So a few people in the comments. So Rockabella's Derby. Having a bit of a like. Rockabellas, where are you guys from? And we have number 199, Mavericky. Pushing that through wall to the absolute limit of the out of play, and there is the out of play call. And Mavericky is out. Victoria not really being a little surprised by the Light City Jammer coming back. So a bit of O there from the Victoria Valkyries. Mavericky trying to work his way through. Ferris Wheeler being taken out by Galar. Oh, does get taken out by Jackie, Florence the Machine, proving that she is indeed the machine, and you do not mess with the machine. Maverick getting yielded to the back of the pack. And we have Ferris Wheeler at the front there. Maverick, nice little inside line there. Ferris Wheeler does get himself. Oh, nope. He did put an appendage out of track. And is the team going to call a timeout? I don't think any team is going to call timeout. So this looks like this may be all she wrote, folks. And there goes the period clock. And there's our rolling whistle. So that means we are done. So Rockabelle is coming out to support their local team from Adelaide. Very, very strong community in Adelaide. Well, with the TGSS and a whole bunch of strong competition coming out of that area. So, in the end there, we have the Valkyries are on 171. The Sabres are on 44. And if we look over on track 2, we have the Smackademics on 94. The Gender Diverse team on 81. And it looks like they only have 2 minutes, just over 2 minutes and 42 seconds. So hashtag all the derby, is that to imply that Adelaide is all the derby? Or are you just excited because all the derby is happening today, this fine weekend of the URDP tournament? And also a big shout to thank some of our people who are stallholders. So we do have Spank Alley here. Obviously, if you can't make it here to there, Spank Alley does have an online store. So www.spankalley.com.au. They have some lovely merch, mostly known for the armbands, but they do a lot of other nicks and knacks. So go check out their website to see what they have on full offerage. Also, we have the Sea Shepherd here selling some of their merch. Few of the leagues around, but I imagine a lot of the leagues, if they have an online store available, we'll just email them. You know, be like, hey, I want to buy one of your shirts. How much, including postage? Anyway, I will get out of your hair with the high fives happening. That means we are done. I have been Gritter, and I shall see you later.